Good day, girls, and welcome back. We continue with our chapter Arithmetic Progression. We now study how to find the nth term of an AP. Okay, the nth term of an AP is calculated using the formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, where Tn is the nth term, A is the first term, n is the number of terms, and D is the common difference. Okay, we now start with the practice set 3.2. The first sum: write the correct number in the given boxes from the given AP. Here we have 4 sub questions. All are similar. We will do 2. The remaining 2 you can try in your class workbook. Here the first sum, the AP given is 1, 8, 15, 22 and so on. The first term is given as A. It is also written as T1. So A and T1 means the first term, that is equal to 1. The second term T2 is equal to 8. The third term T3 is equal to 15 and so on. We can continue. To find the common difference, we find the difference between T2 and T1, that is T2 minus T1, that is the second term minus the first term, that is 8 minus 1, that will give us 7. Similarly, we can find out T3 minus T2, that is 15 minus 8, which is equal to 7. So the difference is constant, that is D is equal to 7. If we take the third one, the given AP is minus 3, minus 8, minus 13, minus 18 and so on. Here the first term T1 is minus 3, T2 is second term, that is minus 8, T3 is a third term, that is minus 13 and so on. T4 is the fourth term, minus 18 and so on. The difference T2 minus T1 will be minus 5, as T2 minus T1 is minus 8 minus 3, that is minus 8 minus of minus 3. So minus 8 plus 3 will give us minus 5. The first term A is minus 3 and the common difference is minus 5. The fourth one, 70, 60, 50, 40 and so on. The first term T1 is 70, T2 is 60, T3 is 50, T4 is 40 and so on. We can continue. The first term is 70. The difference D, the common difference D will be the second term minus the first term, that is 60 minus 70, that is minus 10. Okay. So the difference, as we have studied before, it can be positive, it can be negative, or it can be 0. Second question. Decide whether the following sequence is an AP. If so, find the 20th term of the progression. Now, we have studied that the given sequence is an arithmetic progression if the difference between any two consecutive terms is constant. Okay, so we find the common difference from this sequence, and if it is constant, that means it is an AP, then we find the 20th term. So here the first term A is minus 12, T2 is minus 5, T3 is 2, T4 is 9 and so on. We continue. So the common difference T2 minus T1, that will be minus 5 minus of minus 12, that is minus 5 plus 12, which is equal to 7. Then T3 minus T2 will be minus 2 minus of minus 5, that is 2 plus 5, which is equal to 7. T4 minus T3 is 9 minus 2, which is equals to 7. T5 minus T4 is 16 minus 9, that is equal to 7. Okay, so this way we continue for most of the terms which are given in the sequence. We see that the difference is constant in all the instances. Okay, so the common difference D is equal to 7. So that is why the given sequence is an arithmetic progression. So just now we have seen the formula for finding the nth term of a sequence. So using the formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, we find the nth term of the sequence. So here we have to find the 20th term. That means our n is equal to 20. So we find T of 20, that is T20. So n is 20. The first term A is minus 12, D is 7. Okay, so we substitute the values. T20 is equal to minus 12 plus 20 minus 1 into 7. That is equal to minus 12 plus 20 minus 1 will give us 19 into 7. Here we use the BODMAS to calculate. So minus 12 plus 19 sevens are 133. That is equal to minus 12 plus 133, that is 121. So T20 is 121. So the given sequence is an AP and the 20th term of the AP is 121. Third one, find the 24th term of the AP, 12, 16, 20, 24 and so on. So here it is already given that it is an AP. Okay, so we did not find the common difference for all the terms. Since it is an AP, the difference will be same between any two consecutive numbers. So we can just find the D using any two values. Okay, so here A, that is T1 is 12, T2 is 16, T3 is 20, T4 is 24 and so on. The common difference D will be T2 minus T1, that is 16 minus 12, that is 4. So we have the formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Therefore T24 is equal to 12 plus 24 minus 1 into 4. Here we have to find T24, that means n is 24. So on solving we get 12 plus 23 into 4, that is 12 plus 92, that is 104. So T24 is 104. That means the 24th term is 104. Okay, the remaining two sums are similar, so you can try them. Okay, we come to the sixth one. How many 3-digit natural numbers are divisible by 5? Okay, so now here we are not given the AP directly. We are given that it is a sequence of 3-digit natural numbers divisible by 5. So from here we have to write the sequence. Okay, so we write all the 3-digit numbers which are divisible by 5. We need not write all, but then we start from the minimum and write the maximum. So the first 3-digit number divisible by 5 will be 100. Then with the difference of 5, we continue the sequence. So we will have 105, 110, 115, 120 and so on. Up to the last 3-digit number divisible by 5 will be 995. Okay, so now this sequence is an arithmetic progression because the difference between any two consecutive numbers is 5. So it is an AP. So now the smallest 3-digit natural number is 100. That means the first term is 100. A is equal to 100. And the last term of this AP is 995. That means Tn is 995. Okay, so and the common difference will be 5. Okay, so we have the formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, so Tn is 995, so we substitute the values. So 995 is equal to 100, that is the first term A, plus n minus 1 into 5. We don't know the value of n. This is what we have to find out, the number of 3-digit numbers. How many 3-digit numbers are divisible? That means you have to find the value of n. So n minus 1 into 5, that is equal to 995. 100 comes on the other side, becomes minus 100. So n minus 1 into 5 is equal to 895. So solving we get n minus 1 is equal to 895 upon 5, that is 179. So n is equal to 179 plus 1, that is 180. So there are 180 3-digit natural numbers which are divisible by 5. Okay, so there are 180 3-digit natural numbers which are divisible by 5. The seventh one. The 11th term and the 21st term of an AP are 16 and 29 respectively. Find the 41st term of the AP. Now in this we are given the 11th term and the 21st term. To find the 41st term, we have the formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. But for that we require the first term A. Okay, we also require the common difference D, which is not given here. But we are given the information about two terms, the 11th term and the 21st term. So using this we find the first term and the common difference. Okay, so we have 11th term and 21st term are 16 and 29 respectively. This 11th term is 16, that is T11 is 16, and 21st term is 29, that means T21 is 29. So now let A be the first term and D be the common difference. Okay, so T11 will be A plus n minus 1 into D. So T11 is equal to A plus 11 minus 1 into D. Since it is T11, the value of n is 11. Okay, and T11 is given as 16. So we have 16 is equal to A plus 10D. 11 minus 1 is 10. Similarly, we find for T21. T21 is A plus 21 minus 1 into D. That is T21 is 29. So 29 is equal to A plus 20D. Okay, so here we have two simultaneous equations. 16 is equal to A plus 10D and 29 is equal to A plus 20D. So we solve these two simultaneous equations. Okay, so first we subtract equation 1 from 2. We get the value of D as 13 upon 10, which is 1.3. Now we substitute this value of D in the equation 1. You can substitute it any one of the two equations. So substituting the value of D in equation 1, okay, we have 16 is equal to A plus 10 into 1.3. So 10 into 1.3 is 13. So 16 is equal to A plus 13. So A is equal to 16 minus 13, that is 3. So now we have got the value of A and we also have the value of D. So now we can find the 41st term, that is T41 is equal to A plus 41 minus 1 into D. So A is 3, so that is equal to 3 plus 40 into 1.3, that is 3 plus 52. So therefore T41 is equal to 55. Okay, so the 41st term of this AP is 55. Eighth one. Which term of the AP 11, 8, 5, 2 and so on is minus 151? So again we have to find out which term. That means we have to find the value of n. Okay, so here AP is given. So the first term A, that is T1 is 11, T2 is 8, T3 is 5 and so on. The common difference will be T2 minus T1. Okay, we always have to take like second term minus the first term, third term minus the second term and so on, even if the second values are smaller than the first one, because we have seen that the common difference can be negative also. Okay, so D will be T2 minus T1, that is 8 minus 11, that is equal to minus 3. Here we need not do it for all the values. We need not calculate D because it is already given that it is AP. That means the difference will be same everywhere. So since we require the value of D, you just find it from any two values. So now we have to find the nth term. So let the nth term of the given AP be minus 151. We are given the value of Tn, but we don't know which term it is. Okay, so Tn is minus 151. Okay, so we have the formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So therefore Tn is equal to 11 plus n minus 1 into minus 3. We substitute the value of Tn, that is minus 151 is equal to 11 plus n minus 1 into minus 3. So we take 11 on the other side, it becomes minus 151 minus 11. So n minus 1 into minus 3 will give us minus 162. That means n minus 1 is equal to minus 162 upon 3, that is 54. So n is equal to 54 plus 1. So n is equal to 55. So the 55th term of given AP is minus 151. Ninth one. How many natural numbers from 10 to 250 are divisible by 4? In the same way, now here we are not given the AP directly, but we are told what is the AP. That is, the AP is a set of natural numbers from 10 to 250 which are divisible by 4. So we can write the AP. So the first natural number after 10 divisible by 4 is 12. So you can write the table of 4. Okay. So first natural number divisible by 4 after 10 is 12. So the AP will be 12, 16, 20 and so on. The last term will be 248. Okay. So here A is 12, D is 4 because there is a difference of 4 between every number, and the last term Tn is 248. Okay. So we have Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So substituting the values, we have 248 is equal to 12 plus n minus 1 into D. Solving in the similar way as we have done before, we get n is equal to 60. Okay. So there are 60 terms which are divisible by 4. Okay. 10th one. The 17th term of an AP is 7 more than 10th term. Find the common difference. Okay. So now here again we don't know what is the first term. We don't know what is the common difference. We have to find the common difference. But the relation between the 17th term and the 10th term is given to us. Okay. So we take the first term of the AP to be A and common difference as D. So we have the formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So we are given the relation between 17th term and 10th term. So we write the formula for the 17th term and the 10th term. So we have T17 is equal to A plus 17 minus 1 into D. That is T17 is A plus 16D. 17 minus 1 is 16 into D. Similarly, T10 is equal to A plus 10 minus 1 into D. That is T10 is A plus 9D. Okay. So now again here we have two equations. Okay, but the condition given to us is the 17th term is 7 more than 10th term. So here the 17th term is A plus 16D, that is equal to 7 more than the 10th term. That means A plus 9D plus 7. So we have A plus 16D is equal to A plus 9D plus 7. Okay, so here A and A, when we bring it on one side, it will become A minus A, that is 0. So that term A will get eliminated. So we have 16D minus 9D is equal to 7. So subtracting we get 7D is equal to 7. That means D is equal to 1. Okay. So the common difference is 1. Okay. Okay. So here we come to the end of this exercise. Okay. You will solve all these sums and even the similar types of sums in your notebook. We continue with this chapter again in the next video. Thank you.